welcome back to SnowRunner, y'all. Just going for a little bit of a drive in my F-150, and then, oh, wait. I'm sorry. Is this SnowRunner or American Truck Simulator? Because that doesn't exactly look like it belongs here. Although, it probably belongs here a whole lot more than you think it does. Let's go ahead and jump right into a truck that I think is going to get stuck in a lot of places, but is going to be actually really, really fun while doing it. This is Frog's new Kenworth T680, and this is the longest configuration you can get it in. This is the 8x8 with the extended sleeper, and it is absolutely nuts. Now, I've taken it out of the garage with its, basically the corresponding 52-foot trailer, and we're going to do a little bit of a lap around the testing grounds while I talk about this thing, and then we're going to go into the garage and customize it. So let's fire it up. Fires up quick, and honestly sounds really, really good. Although I will say, you gotta take a look at the interior. And I'm not even gonna use interior cam to do this. I'm gonna use free cam, because look how big this sleeper space is. It's nuts. It's wild how big it is in here. You've got space to stand up and move around. You've got the shifter. You've got literally every piece of the dash fully modeled in, both seats. There's basically every last part of the truck is here. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and take it for a drive. Now, if you want to find more information out about this rig, you can go ahead and use the link in the description box down below. Although I will go ahead and tell you that since it is fully branded, it is going to be PC only. Now, let's see. Will it be able to hold itself in 10th gear in automatic mode all the way up the hill? I'm 50-50 on whether or not it's going to be able to. I mean, it's actually doing a pretty dang good job already as it is, but we'll see. I love how I kicked the clutch and it went back to 9th. And then immediately went back into 10th. Right here where it gets steep again, it might be a little bit iffy. Just a little bit. No? Not only was it actually fine, it completely cleared the top of the hill, and the trailer did not get snagged, which is also extremely surprising. Can I keep it together here? Nope. Oh, I forgot there was cargo in there. And like I said before, there are 3 different versions of this truck. There's this one, the normal T680. There's the T680 8x8, and then the T680 8x8 extended sleeper. Now, the one you saw first was the extended sleeper, but in the interest of showing you guys as many different variants as I can, we're going to customize a slightly different one. That one being the standard 8x8 with the normal length sleeper. Now, this one is going to have a little bit more of a, extended frame look to it, but we're going to go ahead and throw the logging engine in it. And then, let's see, gearbox-wise, we'll do the logging gearbox as well. Now, suspensions, you've got Scout, or sorry, not Scout, Stock, and then Scout Style, and then High Lift, and then Lifted. I think for the most across-the-board performance, we'll probably... I'm back and forth. I'll tell you what, we'll do high lift on this one because the other one we had on a highway setup, so this one will go nuts. You can go up to a 43-inch tire, and the military dualies are available, but I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to go with these Patagonia duals because I really like the wheels that come with them. So we're going to go ahead and equip those, and then, let's see, what do we want to do in terms of frame add-ons? I mean, we actually have a lot that we can do. This one, because it doesn't have the extra extended sleeper, you've got, like, logging platforms that you can use. You can use literally a freaking box if you wanted. There's all sorts of add-ons that you can throw on this thing. You want to make it a fuel truck? You totally can. You want to make it a repair rig? You totally can. Now, I think what we're going to do... Oh, you can even make it a tow truck? That's pretty sick. I'm not going to lie. That's pretty freaking cool. So what we'll do is we'll actually leave the frame bare for now, and we'll use the trailer store to put a fifth wheel on it later. Now, visuals-wise, we only really have a couple of different options here. We have some exhaust options. You can decide whether you want it to go, whether you want it to be curved or you want it to come straight out. That's completely and entirely up to you. I'm going to go with a left side exhaust. Actually, right side exhaust is what we have right now. I'll tell you what, I'll stick with the right side curved exhaust. Now, on this particular tire, we really only have one wheel selection, and that's fine, because I think these look great. Now, in terms of... Whoa! Holy crap! You actually have some proper, like, custom paint jobs and everything. That's really, really freaking cool. That's wild. Dude, I did not expect to see that. Do we want to have a color combo? I tell you what, we'll do the red and white color combo with the red stripe and red numbers. We'll go with that. Now, if we did want to go through the entire rest of the list, you totally could, and there's a lot of different colors to choose from in here, should you prefer a solid color. Now, we're going to go ahead and throw beans up there on the dash, and then now, let's get, I mean, we do have a logging setup in this thing, and because we have it on a more off-road friendly setup, I feel like logging would probably be where you would see a setup like this anyway. So let's go ahead and get a logging trailer behind this one, because the other one had Frog's Semi behind it. So let's go ahead and back it up. And then once we get this thing hooked up with a logging trailer and everything, what we'll do, yeah, actually, that's perfect. The long log semi-trailer from the MS trailer pack, that actually fits this truck perfectly. It fits the style, it fits the, actually, it fits the color scheme, it fits the ride height, it fits just about everything. So let's go ahead and grab some long logs, boom, and then now we can put this truck through some testing. Now, one thing I will say as well is I don't think you're ever going to have to worry about the logs contacting the back of the cab, because look how much space you have. That's a huge space gap. It's not a bad thing, though, because getting one of these things, like, twisted up against itself on a really tight map can be super frustrating, and trust me, I've done that before. It is not fun, and it's not a fun recovery to have to do either. Oh my god. The logging engine and gearbox with the truck in high, you don't even have to worry about anything being in your way. It's like, oh, yeah, nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about whatsoever. Now, would I go up an embankment that steep? I don't know. Maybe. Let's find out. Oh, no! Oh, crap! Well, that went well. You know what I will say, though? I bet you that if we get this thing back onto its wheels, I mean, we can literally just get it packed back up again. Tell you what we'll do. We'll grab a recovery rig. I say recovery rig in air quotes. This is a Limes Donator Access truck, and it's a monster. But let me just go ahead and put the most powerful gearbox and engine setups in it. And then once we've done that, I'm just going to hitch up to the truck, and I'm going to pull it back over. Oh my god. Well, that went well. Okay, that is what you call a pro gamer move. That's beautiful. That's absolutely freaking amazing. All right, anyway, on to the next test. That should not have worked that well, by the way. There is absolutely no reason why that should have worked as well as it did, and I'm still kind of in disbelief that it did. What the heck is going on with the graphics? Whoa, did you guys see what was going on with that hill over there on the left? I've never seen it do that before. Either that's a totally new... Oh, no. I killed the suspension. I was not expecting to do that. Especially, I wasn't expecting to kill the suspension that fast. That's a little weird to me, actually. I'm like, oh... The fact that the suspension is literally now just done for is kind of out of left field. Now, in the shallow mud in high on the Patagonia MTs, it's literally no issue at all. What about some deeper mud? If you feather the throttle, it's just fine, although I imagine that... Uh-oh. Okay, yeah, we found the stalling point. Now, somewhere between low and low plus seems to be just fine. What if the mud were to get, I don't know, a little bit gnarlier, a little bit deeper? It seems like it's still doing okay. It really honestly doesn't seem like it's being held back by the mud all that badly at all. I'm kind of shocked, actually, because this is not a mud-focused vehicle in any way, shape, or form. But I've got to say, this may very well become my new logging setup. Like, for whatever, like, campaign map you want to throw at it, this right here may very well be my new logging setup. Because look at it! It's nuts! This is about as nuts as it gets when it comes to... And I know that I keep taking a bunch of pictures of it, but, like, I can't help myself. This thing looks amazing, and not only does it look amazing, but it drives really, really well, too. Really well. I am a little bit concerned about taking it through the dips, because if I take it through the dips, we're gonna have to go up against a opponent that this truck is not necessarily prepared for, and that is approach angle, because look at the chin on this thing. Oh, God. Oh, we might be in luck here. We might actually be able to do this. I'm kind of wondering, though, are we going to be able to keep this going throughout the entire length of the obstacle? Because that's always like a big toss-up whenever you take longer. Whoa, my God, that was weird. Got into a bit of a weird twisting motion there. That's always a bit of a toss-up whenever you take long vehicles through this obstacle, because let me, like, just make no mistake. Long vehicles do not like the dips obstacle in any way, shape, or form. They are basically about as against the dips obstacle as you can get. Here we go. Here we go. Not bad. You know, I mean, I'm not going to lie. It did way better than I thought it was going to do. Now, we get to take it to the bridge jump. Now, let's go ahead and put it in, the high range gearbox, which is going to give us the most gears, but the thing with that, though, is the fact that we're going to leave the logging engine setup in it, which means we're going to have monstrous amounts of power and torque, and then now we're going to have extra gears that we can use to wind out all that power and torque. So I'm pumped to see what it's going to do off of the bridge jump. I think it's probably, oh, there's the other one that rolled. Yeah, pay no attention to that. That one didn't happen. You don't see that one. You don't see that one. You absolutely see nothing at all. All right, make our way to the left. What the heck happened to the side? I'm getting some weird graphical pop-in that I don't normally get in this game. That's very strange. Very, very, very strange. It's holding its own up the hill and high, though. Oh, boy. So there's 7th. There's 8th. Oh, my God. Full send! You know, we destroyed the suspension. I mean, entirely. And there's also a barrel inside my engine compartment, apparently. But that's fine, I guess. But at the end of the day, I mean, apart from demolishing the entire suspension, it did great on the bridge jump. But if you guys enjoyed this video and, of course, enjoyed this look at this truck, make sure to let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comments below. Hit the like button if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and I will see you guys next time.